We are not seeing a decline in COVID-19 cases. We are not seeing widespread available testing, and we are still not seeing the capacity ramping up for contact tracing. So unfortunately, I do not see May 1st as being open for the community to and businesses to open back up, and that's based on the facts that we have in front of us.
Do you see that time frame opening up at all in the month of May, or at this point are you looking toward June and July?
As long as we do not see COVID-19 cases decrease, I believe it's 14 days of continuous decrease, then it's very hard to predict when that time frame is going to be. What we do know based on modeling that Pima County has shared with us is that the worst is yet to come. It's still happening, and that we will start seeing a decline at the end of May. But I agree with the phased approach. I really want to thank Governor Ducey for having an approach that is careful and based on science, based on what we're seeing.
How often do you speak with Governor Ducey and his staff about COVID-19?
The governor had been having daily calls with mayors across Arizona when the crisis of the pandemic first hit. The past 2 weeks, he's been having two calls a week. Their communication to mayors across Arizona in terms of information of the steps that they're taking has been very good. I'm concerned about the decrease in our calls because that is a way for mayors. Mayors are the front lines in terms of jurisdictions of what we're seeing on the ground with our communities, and so it's important that we continue those conversations, those calls with the governor's office, and it's very important that the input of mayors continue to be part of the decision-making process here in Arizona.
There are families who are watching this. They're struggling to put food on the table, small businesses who are grappling with the possibility they may never reopen their doors again. What is that plan to fix the economy here in Tucson?
The city of Tucson received $95 million to put into the response for COVID-19. So I will continue advocating with our congressional delegation for revenue replacement for the city of Tucson, because just like every other business, we have more than 4,000 employees to worry about. And since cities live on sales taxes, we have seen those sales taxes decline. We've seen the sales taxes decline 25% in March alone. The other portion is that we've created a Somos Uno, We Are One resiliency fund. That fund has 3 legs to the stool. It has a small business component, a nonprofit component, and a workers and their families component. We just put $1 million of City of Tucson funds in our small business component to work with the Business Development Finance Corporation to do zero interest loans. Nonprofits are going to see less donations coming to them, and these nonprofits are serving vulnerable populations, and then of course the small business portion. The other thing that I'm working on is I'm putting together an economic development advisory council with people that represent the University of Arizona, that represent workers, that represent restaurants, small businesses, and experts in economic development, so that we can start talking about what the city of Tucson can do in terms of policy to turn around the economy in the city.
Regina Romero, Mayor of Tucson, thank you.
Thank you so much, Lorraine. Really appreciate you all.